Alright, well, Season 8's looking not too bad. We got a potential for MK update, and then Street Fighter Season 3 is apparently doing system changes, and City of the Wolves just released. Like, we're looking pretty good here. So, we'll have the next couple of videos just discussing thoughts on each of these respective things. For this video, we'll be covering MK, and short version is, recently Ed Boon put out a tweet talking about what 4 characters do people want to see buff, right? And generally, I play grapplers or grappler adjacent-esque characters. So I'll be talking about the 4 characters I want to see buffed, but after I finish this match. Alright, we're back here now with Omniman. Now, he's not a grappler, but he's a very fun character for me personally because screw neutral, screw patience. I'll play Uncle and I don't care. But here's my biggest problem with this character. He doesn't have any real mix. Now, against a blind player, you might get a lot of easy wins, to be honest. But generally speaking, this man has no real mix. So if we look here, I'm going to set all these settings really quick.
Meters. Customize. Find a position. Left. Left and right. Meters. Full screen. Close.
There we go.
Map. Damage. Button log. Find HUD. Toggle. Off. Damage text. Toggle letter. On. Frame data. 6. Off. Left. Right. Both. Left and right button. Remember settings. Toggle letter your practice setting. On. Left and right button.
Okay. So, generally speaking, Omniman's big thing is 1-2s plus on block, his 2-2s on high overhead, 4-3s are low into a mid, and that's really about it, to be honest. He doesn't have much else going on for him, aside from throw, right? Throw, depending on the carry out, like you might get like some damage, right? I think Jannete makes him do 15% throw, which 15% for throw is not too bad, right? That's about what a NetherRealm command grab does. Anyway. So here's my big thing, my buff proposal. For one, the 4-2 is not a big deal. That's cool, right? That's a pop-up, whatever, sure, don't care. Here's my thing, and this is what I personally have thought since the beginning. In my opinion, I feel like the stance 2, where he does the spine, like this move here, like that move, to me, sounds like the animation they would give an actual command grab. 1, and 2, the damage is 18%. Sounds an awful close to like what a command grab should be, right? So, in my opinion, make it a high, make it a command grab, make it a throw, make it unblockable. The reason being, okay, and this is just my personal opinion, if you want to have a move that punishes projectiles, you already have your air dive bomb, right, back forward from the air. You also have stance 4, which is another launcher. You also have the teleport. Like, he doesn't need his stance 2 to be a tracking mid that can blow people up. That's, he doesn't need it. It's not, I mean, it works, right? But I think this would help him a lot because his biggest thing is that on block, he doesn't have, like, there's no reason for him to, like he doesn't have, like, crazy good pressure. Like, look at this. Like, this is like the most fake crap in the world. But if you made the stance to a command grab, it would make like a slightly bit more respectable threat. Right? And it also just makes sense. Right? To me, like, he has a command grab somewhere. It's Omniman. Why does he not have a command grab somewhere? If you don't want to make his stance to a command grab, sure, fine, I understand. But give him a command grab then. Right? Maybe like, I don't know, down back forward 4 or something, some whatever. And it's like some crazy cool animation. Can most likely get pickups off of certain cameos, but it's like I feel like him not having a reliable mix like a command grab is kind of ridiculous. Like he Omniman against good players is almost a joke, to be completely honest, because his high to overhead is not a mix. 4-3 is unsafe depending on the cameo. 4-2 is unsafe, so it's like, how do you open people up, right? Patience and footsies with a flying superhero type character. Of course, he's not a hero, but you get the point. Like, to be honest, Omniman is the most cut and dry of the DLC. Like, all the DLC have like their own cool gimmicks and cool tech and like, you know, higher, you know, like cool stuff. Omniman's pretty like milk toast, in my opinion. So move on to the next option here. Alright, so for the Sandman here, Mr. Geras, Time Lord himself, I believe there's a couple routes we could do. But my general philosophy is quite simple. More grappling nonsense, right? So here's my thing that I've always been bothered by. Let's take it off block. So Geras has 4 air grab strings. He has 1, 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 1 plus 3. Oops, there we go. Does that. And then he has 1, 2, 1 plus 3. Hold back. Chunky. And then 2, 1, 1 plus 3. Hold back. Boom. Right? So clearly, for those who can see or those who can hear, the side switching versions do more damage. Right? Cool. What's the point in them? And for that matter, we'll talk about a command grab buff here. I have always had the idea of he has 4 permutations of air grab potential. Why not allow Geras players to have variety? Because you have 4 of them, right? And the way I'm thinking is this, right? His 1, 2, 1 plus 3 string, or no, sorry, his 2, 1 plus 3 string, you have some variety. This is a combo starter, right? We're starting, let me actually swap to jannete, or Movado. There you are. This actually is a full combo here. Oh, come on now. Boom, 30 whatever percent, sure. Your 1, 2, 1 plus 3, same deal. The full combo here. And you can technically get links and combos off these side switching, more damaging side switching grabs, which is cool, but you're losing corner position, losing some stuff. My personal opinion, and here's my thing, right? Here's the thing that I hope. Characters should be strong enough on their own without having to rely on cameos, because the problem with cameos right now is that the recharge time. So when you don't have cameos available, what do you do, right, depending on the character? Some characters are better than others, obviously, without a cameo, but like for Geras, like without a cameo, all he gets for a commander is that. Which 15% and like the ability to dash into Oki is fine, sure. But why can't he get more? Why can't he do, like, he has to spend resource for this, but why can't he do EX into the snap? Like, I will take having to spend a bar and use my clock stacks, but just being allowed to get a full combo on my own without having to rely on a cameo sounds awesome, right? And then, of course, there's a plane or something going overhead. And the other thing is the air grabs. Like, in my personal opinion, I think 1 or 2 of these 4 air grabs animations. Oh, good lord, hold on. I might have a cut here. Maybe. No. I guess not. 1 of these 4 implementations should be allowed to cancel into snap or spend bar in some way or resource in some way to get a combo. Outside of, you know, the 1, 2, 1 plus 3 or the 2, 1 plus 3 into Movado, whatever. Because, or the other thing is, one of these air grabs, you know, if you sacrifice your corner position, or, you know, say you do 1, 2, 1 plus 3, and it does this lengthy animation where you side switches here in this one. Let's see. That one. If he does that one, let me have the chance to build a clock. Right? Like, just let that air grab string build a clock stack. Because Geras is so predicated on his clock mechanic that when he doesn't have clock mechanic, he is a severely hampered character, which is it's not a problem. That's how characters play, right? Character design. But it's like he has 4 different air grab strings. 2 of them are pretty useful as far as like you can keep corner position and get combos and cool stuff. But then 2 of them are like, what's the point ever using them, right? Aside from like the pure like sound design of like, oh, that's like a tombstone or power drive or whatever, right? Excuse me. I don't know. I love playing Geras, don't get me wrong, but it drives me nuts because for like Reiko and Ghostface, they don't have to, you know, spend a bar just to get a full combo with their command grab. you know, it might be easier, more damaging, whatever, different situations, but generally they can just hit the command grab and boom, you know, big boy damage. So I would hope that they can find something useful or do something to spice up the air grabs, at least 2 of them, right? Or at least let the enhanced command grab go into snap. That's my suggestion here for Geras. We'll move on to Ghostface, actually. Alright, now we have Ghostface on screen. And what I'll say is this. I hope the base command grab animation gets changed a bit. Not a giant change or anything, but just enough so that Jannete can link. Because I would love to be able to use Jannete Ghostface. This team is like a team that I think would be a lot of fun, but it's very hard to make work. Just because... Wouldn't that be clean 25? Guess not. Actually, you know what? I just thought about it. Actually, let me show you some stupid crap here. Hold on. Let Farah get a combo off a throw. Did any of these command grabs want to work? You know, at all? Like, hello? But that'd be great, right? The only time, like, Farah gets anything interesting is the... Oh, man. That was almost 50. Anyway, the point is... That's sidetracked. Point is, I would hope that we can get some Ghostface changes just enough to allow for Farah to link off something, right? Because there's 3 different command grabs, none of them work. And the other thing is, let's show you this crap here. Watch this. Let's see, where is it? So we're an enforcer. You can't use Farah in alternate stances. Like, why? Why can't... Like, imagine Farah, like, on Enforcer, right? And you could do your hops. Or your flying kick. Or your shoulder charge. Like, maybe there's enough there. Or the Reika. Apparently not, but you get the idea, right? Assassin. I don't think there's much here. I don't know, man. I hope we can make Farah usable, because, like, right now, she just is... Like, look at this. This is, like, ridiculous, man. You can't do... Like, honestly, buff Ghostface so that Farah works, man. Like, change the animation, do something, because the fact that you call Farah in either of the other stances, and Farah doesn't allow for any command grab or even regular throw combos is kind of annoying. I'd love to play Ghostface Farah. It sounds like a cool team, but not having access to, like, command grab combos or throw combos in any way is kind of ridiculous, my personal opinion. Alright, last one here is Reiko, and I know Reiko everyone's like, oh, Reiko just got buffed, he got the air grab. Yes, he did, but here's the problem, it doesn't work. I just set it all. It's empty duck. I'm sure. Right, so doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work there. Doesn't, like, this is my new anywhere, boys. Yeah. Like, I get this is Johnny, he has a weird art box and stuff like that, but, like, this is, like, a common freaking problem,
Cross button 2.
in my opinion. Like, this is just kind of absurd.
Custom game. Move list. 4. Your duck.
Like, it doesn't work on tech throws, man. Like, why you give the move don't even work. It's enough said. I don't know what else to say. Alright, that's about all I can really think of. I would hope that Ghostface either gets buffed or, like, changed enough on the command, any of the 3 different command grabs, so Janet can link, or fix it so Farah can be usable. And then Reiko fixed the running tick grab. It is just absurd how inconsistent it is. Geras, I would hope that the AX command grab can go into snap, or the air grab is going to snap, or build clocks of some kind, because they need more practical uses. And then Omniman, give him a stance to a command grab, or just a command grab in general. I don't see why not. Thanks again for watching.